everyone, my name is Sakshi Pawar. I am a student of Design Institute from batch 22. So today's topic for a daily task video is the plastic pollution. What is plastic pollution? Plastic pollution is the accumulation of plastic objects and particles, for example, plastic bottles, bags, and microbeads in the Earth's environment that adversely affects humans, wildlife, and their habitat. Plastics that act as a pollutants are categorized by size into micro, meso, or macro debris. And plastics are inexpensive and durable, making them very adaptable for different uses. As a result, manufacturers choose to use plastic over the materials. However, the chemical structures of most plastic renders them resistant to many natural processes of degradation, and as a result, they are slow to degrade. Together, these two factors allow large volumes of plastic to enter the environment as mismanaged waste, which persists in the ecosystem and travels through food webs. Plastic pollution can afflict land, waterways, and oceans also. It is estimated that 1.1 to 8.8 million tons of plastic waste enters the ocean from the coastal communities each year. And it is estimated that there is a stock of 86 million tons of plastic marine debris in the worldwide ocean as of the end of 2013, with an assumption that 1.4% of global plastics produced from 1950 to 2013 has entered the ocean and has accumulated there. Global plastic production has surged from 1.5 million tons in the 1950 to 335 million tons in 2016, resulting in environmental concerns. A significant issue arises from the insufficient treatment of a 79% plastic product, leading to their release into landfills or natural environments. Some researchers suggest that by 2050 there could be more plastic than a fish in the oceans by weight. And living organisms, particularly marine animals, can be harmed either by mechanical effects such as entanglement in the plastic objects, problems related to ingestion of a plastic waste, or through exposure to chemicals within plastics that interfere with their physiology. And degraded plastic waste can directly affect humans through direct consumption, that is in tap water, and also in indirect consumption, that is by eating plants and animals, and the disruption of various hormonal mechanism. As 2019, 368 million tons of plastic is produced each year, and 51% in Asia, where China is the world's largest producer. From the 1950s up to 2018, an estimated 6.3 million tons of plastic has been produced worldwide, of which an estimated 9% has been recycled and another 12% has been incinerated. This large amount of plastic waste enters the environment and causes problems throughout the ecosystem, for example, the studies suggest that the bodies of 90% of seabirds contain plastic debris. In some areas, there have been significant efforts to reduce the promissions of free-range plastic pollution through reducing plastic consumption, litter cleanup, and promoting plastic recycling. And as of 2020, the global mass of produced plastic exceeds the biomass of all land and marine animals combined. In May 2019, amendment to the Basel Convention regulates the exportation and importation of a plastic waste, largely intended to prevent the shipping of a plastic waste from developed countries to developing countries. And nearly all countries have joined this agreement on 2 March 2022, and 175 countries pledged to create a legally binding agreement by the end of the year 2024 with a goal to end plastic pollution. So the amount of plastic waste produced increases during the COVID-19 pandemic due to the increased demand for protective equipments and packaging materials. The higher amounts of plastic ended up in the oceans, especially plastic from the medical waste and masks. Several news reports point to a plastic industry trying to take advantage of the health concerns and desire for disposable mask and packaging to increase production of a single-use plastic. So in 2019, the Earth Day a network partnered with the Keep America Beautiful and National Cleanup Day for the inaugural nationwide Earth Day cleanup. The cleanups were held in all 50 states, 5 US territories, and 5,300 sites, and had more than 5 lakhs volunteers. And on Earth Day 2020 is the 50th anniversary of the Earth Day. Celebrations will include activities such as Great Global Cleanup, Citizen Science, Advocacy, Education and Art. This Earth Day aims to educate and mobilize more than 1 billion people to grow and support the next generation of environmental activities with a major focus on the plastic waste. So the World Environment Day, every year 5 June is observed as a World Environment Day to raise awareness and increase the government action on the pressing issue. In 2018, India was host to the 43rd World Environment Day, and the theme was Beat Plastic Pollution, with a focus on a single use of a disposable plastic. The Ministry of the Environment, Forest and Climate Change of India invited people to take care of their social responsibilities, and to urge them to take up green good deeds in everyday life. So several states presented plans to ban plastic, drastically reduce their use, or other action, and the other action include on 11th April 2013. In order to create awareness, artist Maria Cristina founded the Garbage Patch State at UNESCO headquarters in Paris, France, in front of Director General Irina Bokova. This was the first of a series of events under the patronage of UNESCO and of the Italian Ministry of the Environment. And in Mexico City implemented a ban on single-use plastic, starting with the plastic bags in 2020 and expanding to the items like utensils, straws and to-go trays in 2021. And in 2020, China disclosed a three-part proposal to reduce plastic pollution. The plan includes a nationwide prohibition on a single-use plastic, and introduced as the country's plastic waste had risen to an anticipated 45 million tons in 2050, partly as a result of a surge in e-commerce packaging.